A movie review brought to you by thesKyKid.com.
Imagine a place where every day is a test of faith, friendship, and finding yourself. Welcome to The Devil's Playground, a 1976 Australian classic that takes us inside a Catholic boarding school. Here, young boys face the ups and downs of growing up, navigating the challenges of adolescence, faith, and self-discovery under watchful eyes. This isn't your typical coming-of-age flick. It's a raw, rebellious dive into temptation, guilt, and the war between faith and of flesh. Hearing the title of the film, one may wrongfully assume that Fred Schapisi's directorial debut feature is a horror flick. Instead, the movie offers a somewhat controversial portrayal of life in a strict Catholic boarding school, where rules are set to be followed even if they often do not make much sense to the priests and institutions that establish them. The controversial trait of The Devil's Playground arises mainly from the fact that it daringly tries to address issues such as temptations and sexual frustration in both the young pupils and the brothers who run the institution. The film's narrative has more similarities to Peter Weir's Dead Poet Society than with Aisling Walsh's Song for a Raggy Boy, although it does not shy away from exploring taboo issues related to youthful sexuality and character development. Like most coming-of-age narratives, The Devil's Playground has a young character at its core, 13-year-old Tom Allen, Simon Burke, a pupil at the school who tries to follow his vocation while dealing with various problems. These include such things as bedwetting, tardiness, and resisting the urges that the brothers refer to as unnatural. The brothers themselves are well aware of the changes that occur to the bodies and minds of their youthful pupils, yet they have to find a balance between acknowledgement and acceptance on one side and rules and discipline on the other. As a former boarding school student myself, I appreciated the portrayal of comradeship and the challenges associated with life on the school grounds. The director did not opt for cheap thrills or surprising plot twists. However, the philosophical conflicts of and between the characters create a sense of tension of distinct kinds, which more than compensates for the lack of the former. Cinematographically, there is little to complain about, as most scenes smartly use shadows and shades. I enjoyed the use of lights, especially in the scenes chosen for the artwork of the film's poster. Even though the film was released more than 30 years ago, it addresses universal issues that are as valid today as they were back then. The film features some scenes with nudity, yet nothing exploitative and nothing very controversial on its own. The characters are well developed and portrayed by the director and cast, yet for some reason I was not able to associate with any particular one, remaining an outside observer of their experiences, which is not the ideal outcome of a coming-of-age film. At its heart, The Devil's Playground reveals that growing up can be a special kind of hell, a maze of longing, guilt, and self-discovery that leaves no one untouched. Though it might not grab every heart with its emotional pull, its raw look at youth and the clash between duty and humanity lingers long after the credits roll. If you enjoyed this review, please support us by liking and sharing it. Subscribing to the channel is greatly appreciated. Don't forget that all reviews featured here were previously published and are available in written form at thesKyKid.com.